This is a divine appointment. You need to understand that. This is a divine. So this is where I got like my little stuff that I check off, and God like, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing your thing today. This is, I need you to, like, I need you to do this for me. This is a divine appointment. Like, meaning that this God wants this to happen. So because God wants this to happen, here's some special stuff that's gonna come out of here. Now here's the deal. Some of you gonna catch it, some of you not. Some of you gonna catch it, some of you you're not gonna catch it. So when I found out where I was coming, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I don't gotta bring God. God already there. Like some places I go, they be like, E, we know how you are. I'm like, don't tell me, I'm bringing him with me. Now, he ain't there, I'm cool with that. But when I come, he coming with me. He already here. Some of you gonna catch that now. When they say I'm number one in the world, I'm number one in the world because I take him with me. You gotta understand that. You have to understand the reason why people rock with me is not because it's E.T., but people will watch me and go, hey, E, I felt like you was in the room. I was in your living room. Now, I wasn't personally in your living room where he was. And you felt the spirit. You can't do that going to school. You can't do that getting trained. You can't do that with a coach. There's some stuff you can do in the spirit that you can't do in the flesh. And the reason why God allows me to do it is because he knows when I do it and I'm number one, he gonna be glorified. So y'all done got the hook up here. Like, it's some stuff that's happened to y'all because of that. Some of you gonna embrace it, some of you gonna play with it. I'm hoping you gonna embrace that. Because I was blessed to go to Oakwood, which is a Christian school, and that's how I got here. He said, if I shall be lifted up, I will. So he lifted me up and made me number one so he can be lifted up. So y'all got a responsibility. Like, y'all got to, like, look, y'all, to much is given. To much is given, much is required. So one of the things that you do, come on, you should have said that to mom. Like, that should have been, let me help you. I'm gonna have to tell you some of the stuff to write down. Put that in your phone. To much is given, much is required. Which means what? That means if I go to an elementary school, the kids still gotta get ET. I went to one little school, they was like, are you gonna be loud like that? I was like, absolutely. I'm coming hard. They was like, you gonna be yelling at us? Absolutely, I'm gonna be yelling at you. Why? Because statistics show if you in the hood and you can't read by the 3rd grade, you going to jail. So that's why I'm coming hard. Because you don't realize if you can't read on the 3rd grade level, by the time you get to the 3rd grade, the probability of you going to jail is 3 times higher than anybody else. I gotta get in your face because I gotta make sure you learn how to read. This is a divine appointment. Y'all got work to do and can't nobody slack this year. Too much is given, much is required. Too much is given, much is required, but don't worry about it. Because if you do what's required, you're gonna get the reward that comes with it. I got the reward now. A lot of folks ain't willing to do what I was willing to do. They want to blow up and they want to show their car. Go back and watch all my videos. You don't see no watches. And the reason why I don't wear Rolex, not because I can't afford it. I don't want nobody to give Rolex the credit. The reason why I wear a gold chain, I can wear a gold chain. I can drive a Bentley. I live in San Diego. I can show you my house. The reason why I don't show you my house, because I don't want the house to get the glory for what God has done. To much is given, much is required. So it's not that I don't have stuff. I just don't show my stuff because I don't want my stuff to get the credit. Where much is given, much is required. God is going to do some special things through y'all. But you can't do what they do. I'm going to say it one more time. Because I know y'all on the internet, y'all watching them when you should be letting them watch you. I'm going to say it one more time. I want to make sure I'm clear. You watching what they doing, and they should be watching what you doing. The reason why I don't do this, and the reason why I show up for my kids, the reason why I try to show up for my wife, the reason why I try to show up for my church, because when young people watch me, I want them to go to God. I don't want them to go to the dealership. So I don't go on the internet and do what they do. Hey, E.T., you can do this on the internet. E.T., you number one. Why you ain't doing that? I'm not doing that because I don't get on the internet to follow them. I get on the internet for them to follow me. I don't get on the internet to be influenced by them. I get on the internet to influence them. Y'all about to win so you can influence them, not them influence you. You about to win. Some great stuff about to happen to you. Some stuff that you can't understand. Some stuff that you can't comprehend. If you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to be blessed. But when you get blessed, you're not supposed to be blessed so you can do what they're doing. You're going to get blessed so they can do what you're doing. So they can want to really pray before the game and not just do it when they win. When I just do it when they're on television. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you hear the words that's coming out of my mouth? Where much is given, much is. Where much is given, much is. Where much is given, much is. But you're going to get the reward if you do what you're supposed to do. You're going to get the reward. Yep, this month, 30 years, over 30 years of marriage. I'm getting a reward. We're going to take my wife to Hawaii for almost 2 weeks. Then after that, we're going to Mexico. Then after that, we're going to Dubai. He's going to ask you to do a lot. They're going to ask you to be on time. Too much is given, much is required. They're going to ask you not to be late. Too much is given, much is required. They're going to ask you to come to every game. They're going to ask you to have 120% every game. They're going to ask a lot. But where much is given, much is required, but you're going to get the rewards. My man called me. I'm flying to Dubai. I was like, hold up, let me look on. I went online. I was doing Delta, but it was like a 24-hour flight. And you got to stay 5 hours in France. I was like, man, 5 hours just walking around, that's a lot. They got no shorter flights than that? Like, it's got to be a shorter flight than that. I went online, looked, it was like, yep, one from Boston, 12 hours. I was like, bingo, that's the one I want. I looked at the price, I was like, ooh, 15 grand a ticket? That's a lot, 30 grand. I was like, all right, that's all right, God, I'm doing a lot. I called my man, I was like, I found my ticket. He said, where you going? The one y'all got to buy. He's like, where is it? I said, Emirates. He's like, oh yeah, that's the best one. I know that's the best one. What day y'all want to leave? I said, I got a call from a man a couple days later. He said, E, where they picking you up from? I said, where you mean? I'm flying in Dubai, you know. He said, no, I'm not talking about that. Like Emirates, they got a chauffeur. Wherever you live in the USA, they'll pick you up and take you wherever you want to go. I said, well, I'm in Detroit. He said, oh, they'll pick you up in Detroit and take you to the Boston airport. I was like, I don't want to do all that. Wow. They gonna do that? He was like, yeah, it's Emirates. Y'all missed up. Y'all missed the whole thing. I usually fly Delta. You got to get to Delta before they start doing what they do. Like, you got to get to the plane and get on that joker before they start serving you. Emirates is where much is given, much is required. Emirates is on another level. I said, look, I want to get a room next to my wife. They said, it don't work like that. I said, well, I was in Delta, and we had seats next to you. She said, this ain't Delta. You will have your own compartment. She will have to come in your room if you want, but they ain't nobody together. This is Emirates. This ain't Delta. This is Emirates. Stop saying Delta. We're on a whole different level. Don't talk like that to us. We fly like nobody. That we do with nobody. Stop acting like other programs. Stop idolizing other programs. Stop watching other programs and set the doggone standards. It's time for y'all to set the standard on the internet. They need to become, my young kids in high school need to be coming to y'all. The college students need to be coming to y'all. Matter of fact, some grown men, they got their stuff together. They need to be coming to y'all Instagram. They need to be coming to y'all TikTok to figure out what they're supposed to be doing. Stop following. No more following. No more doing what everybody else is doing. Say it with me. We are the leaders. Come on, we are the leaders. We set the stage. We set the benchmark.
You'll still have common days.
There's no way a public school is supposed to be setting. Let me just say this, I'm gonna go to the screen, I'm gonna go here. Because I mean this. There shouldn't be any other program that people have to go to follow. That they should come straight here and then 2 or 3 guys tell me what makes this institution different than any other institution in the world. Talk to me. You should have no kid looking on TV and want to go. I don't know if y'all remember, but LSU won the championship one year, and they was like, yo, you ain't got to worry about the coach. You can come here. They did. My man was like, you can come to LSU. They won the championship. So because they won the championship, they was on TV saying, my man was like, yo, you come here. You ain't got to, like, he was acting silly. Like, you ain't got to be like Diddy. You ain't gonna anybody be in your video. You can come here, and the coach ain't going to be in you. And I was like, wow, that's deep. They won. And they telling kids to come to LSU. Listen to me very closely. Y'all got to get it to the point where y'all win and kids want to come to Liberty. And you got to think about that every time you practice. You got to think about that every time you watch film. You got to think about that every time you go out there and play. Every single time you got to think about that. That y'all have the ability to make people want to come here. You have that ability. You got kids. You can do it when you go out there. You got kids that will look up to this program. Y'all can turn this thing around. But you can't turn around going on Instagram looking at them. You need to look to God. You need to look to your professors. You need to look to your coach. You need to look to your parents that are Christian. That's who you need to be looking for. You can't be looking from the world to get your views. We're about to go to a whole other level this year. Y'all ready? Come on, ready? Y'all ready? Ready. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm not playing. I do what I do in the world because I want to bring it all back to God. Every bit of it. I wake up every day. I'm fighting to be number one because every day I want to make sure people know if I shall be lifted up, I shall draw men unto me. I took that opportunity and I realized, give it 120, and I gave it everything I got. And when you embrace the grind will reward you. And what the grind saw me doing was getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. E.T., why you so passionate? I'm so passionate because I have a safety net. Because when you understand you have something that the generations before you didn't have, it's a different appreciation for it. And so I need you to walk out there, no more 50%, no more. No more 50%, no more. No more 70%, no more. Are you ready to be the boss of your own life? Are you ready to be in control of your own life? Are you, come on, if you're ready, come on. If you're ready, are you ready?
Golden rubbers in these denim pockets. On my waist there's a black Glock. New girl moved on the block. She been plotting on my brown cock. Last night I slept over hers. During sex I overheard. A sword sliced the air, I pulled out the nana, rolled off the bed, then shot back. Pow, blood on the sheets, probably spilling from my gash. Looked out the glass and I'm sprinting on the grass. A real ninja with the blade and the mask. Had them gold ninja stars and red Supreme nunchucks. Now she tryna patch me up, but girl, I was just tryna get a nut bust. If that's your ex, you should probably own a pistol. But I'm guessing it's wiser to exit with dude.
Blinds wide open so he can see you in the dark when you're sleeping. Naked body, fresh out the shower, and you touch yourself after hours. Ain't no man allowed in your bedroom. You're sleeping alone in bed. He's at your window.
1, 2,